So last week with the low inventory options, I went and met with a couple of for sale by owner properties to help some of my buyers have some new options. And for us, obviously being their representative, it was a huge win for us to have those opportunities. I was actually able to get one of my clients under contract on a property that she otherwise would not have seen. And so total win for us. But at the end of the day, you have to remember that while I'm super stoked to get those results for my buyer client, there's also this thing of there's another person standing in front of me without proper representation. And so the second I realize that property isn't a good fit for my client, I switch into help the person mode and try to have a conversation with them about why it's so significant to have the proper exposure and use a realtor in this market. And of course, to them, they think I'm just a salesperson, and they think like that, of course, I'm biased because of my job. And all he cared about, this man was so kind, and we had a great conversation afterward, but all he really cared about is his net. He wanted to know what he's going to finish with. And there's this difficult thing called, I can't guarantee that, but neither can you. And if you understand the rules of supply and demand, then you understand why hitting the market and having the proper exposure, not just in the MLS alone is going to make a massive impact for you. But then if you have the right realtor and they build the right marketing plan, I, for one, actually build custom marketing plans for all of my listings. It makes a huge difference. And so in his scenario, he'd been on the market for about 10 days. He had about 5 showings in those 10 days. And I explained to him that I had a listing that went live a couple of Wednesdays ago. And by the end of the weekend, we had 67 total showings. You have to know that if 67 people are looking at your home in comparison to 5, the demand for your home goes up, which absolutely increases the sale price of the home. Has to have an impact. And he had said to me something along the lines of, well, I only need one person who's willing to pay my price. Absolutely. And you are 100% correct. And you may have that one person walk through your door who's willing to pay the price that you have listed, especially with supply and being so low. And so that's true. However, you will never know in that scenario what would have happened if I did have 67 people come through the door, and instead of just one person wanting it and being willing to pay your price, you had 5 to 10 or 15 even people who decided to write offers on your home and knew that they were competing for it. And so it really is a personal choice, I guess. And there are some scenarios where it makes sense to maybe not deal with the hassle of showing that many people or whatever the case may be. But for a person like him, whose primary concern was his bottom line and what he was going to net on the sale of his home, I hope that people will give us the opportunity to sit down with you and show you, not just tell you, but show you with data and charts exactly why you net more money in your pocket by using a realtor, even though you're paying a commission, than you do by trying to save the money on the commission. Hope you have a great day. Bye.